and like slightly some sound is changed, but most of it's still there, and I'm having just the greatest fucking time experiencing the game as if I like I love the game, right? But it's like experiencing a game for the very first time, but you love it. And there's so many things that you love about the game. That's what I'm getting out of Diablo 2 at the moment. So we just went through we went through Nightmare. We just finished Nightmare last Thursday. And then we just finished normal last Thursday. We're starting into Nightmare this Thursday. That's where we're up to. I don't think anybody's going to come tend to you. Like, you shouldn't have too much of a problem if you're laying down, but is there somebody around that I could get to tend to you? Like you. Yeah, you could come and tend. Yeah, go tend them. Diablo 2 is so good. It's so great. I'm having such a great time with it. My playthrough of Diablo 2 Resurrected right now is like an absolute just one big like love letter to the Diablo 2 game. I am just constantly gushing over so much about it. I'm just fucking deeply passionate about the game. Like, it is my favorite game out of everything. So every time I play it, I'm like, having an absolute ball because I'm like, I don't remember this. I see a cutscene and it's in higher graphics, and I'm like, oh my god, like the when you go to the what do you call it? Is it Bastion's Keep, whatever? Where you go to the lost it again. There we go. Where you go to like the barbarian area, Act 5. The Baal fucking cinematic right before it has me every time. It's just overwhelming because I always thought that it was just going to be the one cutscene and then into the game, but it had a cutscene and then another cutscene and the new graphics. I never knew you could see so much of Baal, and I never knew that like he had like a ripped up neck, not actually like paint on him. And holy hell, it's just nuts. Like, I'm having like the greatest time with it. I really am. And the best part is at the moment we have old school classic PUBG as well, and then I'm also building my very first base I ever built in 7 Days to Die. I'm building that again at the moment, and it's this massive water tower fortress that like I started in I feel like it had to be before February, right? I've been at it for a couple of months, but what do you call it? 7 Days to Die is going to release to 1.0 next month. So I've got a limited amount of time. I've got like barely a month, if that, left to finish building my mega structure. And I don't know if I have enough time for what I want to do, but I am absolutely going for it. But I'm also playing with the warrior difficulty and feral sense, and then at nighttime feral sense comes off and nightmare difficulty, like running speed, comes in. But I also have the integration, so every 5 minutes I leave my base or a trader or any safe zone, I get killed. So it's a really, really fucking challenging playthrough, and I'm looking forward to like when they release the 1.0, because there's so many things at the moment I can't do that I love about 7 Days to Die, and I'm enjoying the building part because that's why I'm playing it at the moment, because I really enjoy building. Like, I do the building, the harvesting, the mining, cooking, like crafting of like weapons, the ammo, stuff like that. And usually like my server mates kind of go off and do looting and questing and stuff like that. But I'm usually the person that kind of like homebody stays at home kind of thing and just like builds up the place. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just trying to get all the building out of my system so that when the new release comes out, I'll actually want to go out and explore. Because otherwise, if all I want to do is build, I'll just burrow in. It's like a mum. No. Yeah, nothing like a mum. At the moment, all I freaking do is just go get resources briefly, try to bury myself in so that shit can't spawn on me, and then try to get back and make enough resources to continue building. I don't know what E's doing. streaming a survival package meal. That's fine. But yeah, I've got one community member who had like 75,000 pimp points for the integration, and I've whittled his points down to about 12,000 for all the shit he keeps spawning on me and killing me and stuff. So even if this progressive, what do you call it, the community goal that I've got up at the moment for the channel points happens, if somebody was to, in fact, actually get that to happen, I'm hoping that he won't have enough points to do as much damage as before. I'm holding the wrong button, that's it. There we go. Yeah, that's all I'm hoping for, is that the best case scenario is that he's not going to have enough points to spawn in like a bear or a lion or a group of bears or whatever. Because at the moment, I worked out something that's kind of funny, is when I go out mining, right? When I leave my base, to explain it, with the integration, you can spawn anything on me as long as I'm outside of a safe zone, such as like outside of my base or outside of a trader. And that also includes like, any kind of bit shares and stuff like that will also spawn shit on me. Raids and gift subs and all kinds of things will spawn stuff on me, right? But people can spawn shit to help me too. But the funny thing is sometimes somebody will spawn something to help me and I have to stop to get it while I'm getting chased down by a pack of zombies or whatever miscellaneous creatures. And then like I might get killed because of that, or I keep running out of ammo. That's another really big thing. But I worked out that when I go out mining, here's the thing. I worked out that the zombies can only spawn if there's enough room. So when I go mining, I kind of like dig myself like a little circle and put a bunch of like box frames above me, closing down till I'm like in a crouching position and only it's 1 block height, and that prevents the zombies from spawning in. But you can spawn in up to whatever the limit is up top. You just can't get them to me. And at some point, I was down there mining. I think I was mining last Friday for my like 1-year affiliate anniversary, right? And he was spawning everything he possibly could. I had another server member also trying to spawn as much as they possibly could on me. So they hit the limit. They couldn't spawn anything new, but they couldn't get to me. And they started getting like shit refunded and stuff because it just wasn't able to spawn in and kill me. And then Monday happened. It's Monday, yesterday. And, well, he worked out that there is a thing that you can do where you pull me from wherever I am on the map to whatever was spawned. So I get pulled out of the earth and put right in the cluster of whatever the fuck they've got above me. And yeah, usually I'm digging down, right? So I'm now stuck in a pit full of various miscellaneous zombies and animals and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, that was hilarious. But we also had Scarlet and Triantha were both trying to kill me, and Scarlet kept spawning something at the last minute and stealing the kill out from under Triantha. So then Triantha was getting more and more kind of persistent. It was really funny. I was fucking proud of Scarlet because honestly, like she did a good job. Triantha had like 17 kills on me or something, and she got 3 in a row, back to back. I haven't seen something like that happen, and each time he had a cluster of zombies and dogs and all sorts of stuff spawn on me, and he still didn't kill me. It was quite funny. But yeah, basically, I kind of understand that if I go outside to get resources or do anything, at the moment, I can kind of cut my time or tasks down by 1/3, and that's about what I'm actually going to get to do. As soon as I kind of accepted that that's how it kind of works with the integration, the games kind of run a lot more smoothly. It also does help when like my server members are on. I could be like, so I really need to get like stone or something like that. And they'll be like, right, well, I'll go and spend a couple of hours like mining for stone. Oh, where my caravans went. That's Mai's caravan with grasshopper and stuff. Good. I'm glad they got the fuck out of there. Yeah, so it kind of it really helps me because like there's so many resources I need to make a fortress, the fortress that I'm making, and I've kind of got like you know how when you go to a construction site they tend to have like a wall or like a little fence around it to kind of prevent people from messing with the job site. I have kind of that to protect the walls so I don't have to keep repairing shit as I'm building it. Otherwise, I would require so much resources and it would take me way too long. And I just don't have that much time because the game's releasing next month. But there's a whole heap of stuff that's coming out that I'm super excited about, except for the zombie dire wolves. I'm not really thrilled about that, to be fair. Um, like the zombie dogs scare the ever loving shit out of me on a normal day. So I'll just like I'll squeak and I'll flip out and I'll try to run away and I'll end up like getting cornered and die, right? And the wolves, they do kind of spook me, but not quite the same. But then they're bringing in zombie dire wolves, so yeah, I'm expecting a full fledged like screech when that one happens. Like we haven't got to a screech yet. I mostly just squeak when I'm spooked or like um I don't know, frightened or taken by surprise and stuff. But yeah, no, I'm expecting an actual like screech or something to happen because that thing looks hellish. I've been following basically all of Fun Pim's, what do you call them? Their updates, like all of the images and artworks and stuff like that they're working on. And yeah, I am super fucking keen to see it. It should do. What is it doing? They're going to do a streamer weekend next month. I'm not eligible for it. I don't have 5,000 followers, so I can't participate. But they'll do a streamer weekend Friday to Sunday, and they'll release the experimental on that Monday. The experimental will run for 1 week, and then the game will fully release the following Monday. So that's what's going to happen with that. So when that happens, I will you'll probably see me playing a little bit more 7 Days to Die throughout the week. Like at the moment with PUBG, I kind of just honestly I want to like slip PUBG into as many days a week as I can at the moment while it's out because it's only out till next Tuesday, next Tuesday. I think is as long as it's out for. So yeah, I want to play that as much as I can. I'm waiting for these guys to kind of fix themselves up so they can leave, but they haven't finished packing the caravan yet anyway. So we'll see how this goes. I think it's the only group that's left here by the look of it. I'd like these guys to all be just resting. I know it's two caravans are here. The only way I know is one's a 7, one's a 4. But yeah, I guess we've got 2 caravans left to go. And then this place will be abandoned. That'd be pretty cool. Also, yeah, if you couldn't tell, I don't have any background to this. And I keep getting, if I click on something like this, and then I click off, we keep getting stuff like this glitch out. But it gets so much worse when I get a trader because the trader window comes up and you can buy and sell whatever, right? But then every time you hover over something, like if you hover over something like this and it pops up with something, like this will probably do it more like that, right? See how it pops up with a window and each window is a different size? It does that in the trader. You can't see anything. That's why we're moving from this location is 1.5 kind of like wrecked this. So it's fine though. We've got this location going and we've got some beds and stuff. We're just yeah. I'm trying to get probably haven't actually said this, but I'm just trying to finish up this little bit wall here. Once this wall is done, basically if I zoom out a bit. So once it's done, we'll have this wall goes all the way straight up and this wall goes all the way straight up, right? And that will be all complete. And then this will be an open roaming pen. We can release all of like the animals too while we continue to like build out all the bedrooms. And I need to extend the bedrooms out a little bit further. I was realizing this over weekend. I don't know, over like the last week, but I need to take the bedrooms to like this kind of thing at least. The bedrooms are already over here, but I kind of want to take them out like that the whole way across. That way, we can actually fit the amount of people I have, because I only have like 80 odd bedrooms, sorry. 80 odd bedrooms, but I have like 200 and something people, so yeah, it's nuts. What's that? Laws is having food binge. Trust me, Laws, that's not a problem. You go have your food binge, because we only have chocolate. So something happened also. Fun fact is, you know when you have your crops in RimWorld? And so usually when you plant a crop, you harvest the crop and you have to replant it and stuff. So something seemed to happen with 1.5 when it came out, and my crops went nuts. So at one point, like, we don't even have all of it packed. A lot of my people have chocolate on them. At the moment, we've got 19,000 chocolate in storage that's not being like super chilled, and we've got like 20,000 chocolate outside that's just going to waste. At one point, we just had like 40, 60,000 chocolate, because my chocolate trees for some reason were hyper growing, and they were like replanting and all sorts of stuff. So crops have kind of gone nuts. So where'd my cows come in? Here. Okay. I guess you two are gonna get added to, let's say, caravan 3. I don't know what caravan 3 is. That should be the Thrumbo caravan, but I think caravan 3 already left. So we'll find out. Either way, free cows. I had to cull off a bunch of animals when we moved from here, because that was really the only way we could kind of go. Let me have a drink of water. Hold on. My throat's still kind of a bit raw because I was really sick earlier, so I'm still kind of like sipping away on water. But I just realized I've been like probably yakking nonstop for God only knows how long. Let me have some water. Hold on. Somehow that doesn't actually feel better. So you know how usually when you drink water, you kind of feel better? But I've been kind of like mostly sipping on water all night because I'm nauseous as fuck. And yeah, the water is not making me feel better. It's kind of like blah. And my drink bottle's fine. It's fresh water. It's nice and it's chilled and all that crap. But like my body's just like, I am so unwell. Like screw that. Screw the water. Just throw that in the bin. Like I need it. I need it for hydration. Probably. We'll go with a strong maybe on that. I love how they're also, I think they're eating my chocolate as well as they're eating like the grass and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to leave so much stuff behind here. As long as they end up taking the infinite chem reactor. Like, I don't mind if somebody's in a mental state and they're broken. Where's the other person? Mola. You guys are still packing. I guess you're both roped up to here? Hold on. Oh, he's up here getting resources and roaming. I guess the others for this one must be, yeah, Cody's in hospital. That's what's going on. It's not like they can't load stuff at the moment, but I just wanted to make sure, since they were kind of bleeding out, it would be better for me to put them in a bed, let them heal, and then let them reconsume, like, packing the caravans, as opposed to being like, oh, no, pack the caravans and try to leave, and they'll just keep passing out for blood loss, infections, and yeah. It's a better option to have happen, is they just go and rest. I don't know quite why this group, my other group, no, I do know why this, I keep thinking it's the other way around, because I'm starting to settle into this being the new location. My brain's already telling me that this is the main area, so I keep thinking it's that. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of people that are unhappy because they're outside, they're on the ground, all sorts of things, but I can't build anything until we finish building this goddamn, like, fence, which we're really close to finishing, by the way. If Lincoln finishes what he's doing and I get, like, maybe, I don't think Jet can build. Nah, Jet can't build. Construction. You can. Have you had rest? Yes. Alright, well, I don't know if Lincoln's coming down here to do this all. Let's see if I can get you to... There we go. I'll get Vav down here to finish working on that section. That way I don't have to worry about it too much. But once they've got it done, I can release all these animals back out into here. And I'll have to put a pen marker somewhere. Yeah, that's a good point. Alright, hold on. Let's get... Where's a pen marker? There it is. Alright, let's get ourselves a pen marker going. I didn't have a specific spot because I figured they'll just be roaming around in here. But I don't want to block it that way. How about we put it on the ends here? It doesn't particularly matter where it is. It's just that the people will... Let's see, 1, 2... The people will walk the animal all the way up to here. Okay? Before releasing it into the area. And I would much rather that they take the time to walk it actually inside the enclosure instead of, you know, I've had it so many times before. I might not be able to put it there. I don't have to make it that wide. I don't have to make that structure that wide. Yes, I've had it sometimes before where I've put the crossing, the little wooden part, the pen marker, I've put it like really, really close to like a door or something. And what's kind of resulted is they release them and it releases them straight out into the open instead of in the enclosed area. It's fucking annoying. But we're getting attacked by, what was this psychic fucking ship, so I don't know if my people here are going to be good for this. Well, let's find out. Actually, you know what I should do? I know it's going to affect them mentally for a day or so, but how close is... Oh, they're still so far away. How have they magically got food now? Animals haven't changed, people haven't changed. One person's down though, what happened with that? What's wrong with Turk? Oh yeah. Good old food poisoning. Turk is not entitled to medical stuff. Like, I could abandon them, but it would probably piss them off. So there's a whole bunch of people around my colony, give or take, that have either no medicine because I've chosen to cull that particular person. When we had the issue of having too many people, I selected a lot of people at random. I didn't keep count, so it was a lot more than like the 15 that I was supposed to do. And I'm slowly finding them. But there's a whole bunch of people that also have more than just, like, they've had their medical privileges revoked for one reason or another because, like, they just caused issues for the colony or whatever. So yeah, those ones slowly dwindled down to kind of nothing, honestly. But that guy, I think he was specifically selected. Now, if I go back up here, they are, as far as I could tell, it reckons it's half a day, but this is still like a couple of days worth. Like, let's just assume the minimum 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 plus that, it's like 4.5 days, give or take. It's probably not, right? You can never quite tell. Like, this is a 1.5 difficulty terrain, 2.5. It basically slows them down. The higher the difficulty, the slower they move across that area. Like, they have been on these couple of tiles for a while now. It's like at least probably an hour or two. And they're probably not going to get across here until, I would estimate, either really late tonight or next week. They're not going to get to here, this tile. So I'm not hedging my bets on them being there. And I don't have the electronics to call in, what do you call them? You know, the help people? We got one of those things. Hold on. This seahorse. Can you call for... I wonder if I get more people if I have a higher social. Hold on. Who's my highest social here? 12, 11, 14, seahorses are 14. 13, 9, 12, 13. It also depends on the health too. A seahorse should be fine if she's the highest. Alright, well, it's obviously seahorse wherever she was. There, you. Alright, can I get you to call for... They would have good weapons and stuff, but I actually think because we've got really good benefit ally with them at the moment. I'm going to call for them and see if we can get some drop pod help in here. I can't get that thing off my screen for a second. There we go. This is what's landing. And it's gonna cause some psychological problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are... Yeah, charged lance. These guys are enough of a problem, but the charged lance can kill people. Like, they can all kill. Mind you, I get a lot of the mech raids these days, even though that's not a really big one, considering the little group that's here, it's a lot. I also can't take any of the people. I can't use shock lances. The more shock lances I have in my base, the more mechs I get, or the more animals I get. I think they do work on animals, but it's weird. It's dependent. I want medium military. Alright. Where are they gonna land? Oh, you kidding me? Right next to them. Yeah, alright. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit fucking ready. I don't think that got everybody. I think we're missing Orange and Dorsey. Dorsey and Acosta. There we go. Alright, if I could get you all to go there. This actually shouldn't be too bad. With us plus the help plus any of the animals that I might be able to pull for this. Maybe. We'll see. It depends. Like, my allies might turn up and they may have, like, fuck bugger all weapons. They might be all melee. And they'll just end up being basically ground up meat for this. That's a lot of people, though. Hold on. 12. Ooh. I wonder if that has any correlation to... Fuck. Holy fuck. Jesus. Really? Anyway. Bradford Allison. No way. No. Please tell me that's... Oh my god. This is one of my members' characters. This is Eternal Dipsy's character. Yeah, this is fucking Kath Bombay. Holy shit. I know you're an ally, but I might need to take you for my colony purposes. Not the worst one I've seen come in either. It's not great, but still. Yeah. Fucking it happened. So when I was testing a bunch of stuff ages ago, Bombay walked in like 5 times back to back. It was nuts. And I almost couldn't believe it because this is literally one of my community members, one of my like followers characters in RimWorld, right? His personal insert character, you know, the put your name in RimWorld thing. And it happened like 5 times, one after another, and then we never saw him again. And now he's fucking back. Holy shit. I know that you're my ally, but if you survive whatever's happening up here, I'm taking you. It's like Grim. I'm taking you. Do you have a shock lance on your mate? You don't. Rose. I think Rose is, yeah, here. Fine, a tantrum doesn't last very long. Who has a shock lance? You do. Lincoln has a shock lance. And the problem is I'm going to have to fight them. They're going to be pissed off. They were like 100%. Wait, do you have... Are you a loyal? No. It does not look that way. Interesting. I mean, there's also a chance that I can take other people while they're here too if I'm taking one. You know how it is. If I'm taking